Hey folks, this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com, and I have an Orient Star here. The model number is YFH02001S. Now this is the white variation to this line, and this does come in two different varieties. It does come in a white dial, as you see over here, as well as a black version. Now this watch, the whole retro future line rests on four major design motifs, and they try to use stuff that was very up and coming in the 50s, like cars, motorcycles. They also have an airplane model, but this happens to be the camera model. And now, before I go into talking to you why it's the camera model, just want to show you just some last couple angles of this watch. So, gotta take it off to show you how to work it, but before I do, let me show you on the buckle that there is a Orient Star logo on it. Okay, you have to press both the buttons on either side to unlock it. This is a folded clasp, so to re-engage it, gotta refold it up and press it down to hear it click. Let me take a look at this band first. Now, I've told you that it's a camera motif, okay, for the design, but let me go ahead and show you all the little things that make it like that. Before I go into it, you'll notice that this watch is a mechanical watch. It looks like this inside. Actually, this is probably a better angle. It looks like this inside. There are no batteries or capacitors in here. It's just a mechanical piece. And you'll see this little semicircle thing that's kind of shaking when I shake the watch. I don't know if you see it. That's the oscillating weight. When you're wearing it, that thing will just oscillate naturally just from your natural body movement. That power is put into a spring, and that spring powers the watch. You see that little guy up there? That's the balance wheel. That's one of the timing devices too. So this watch is completely mechanical. No, there's no sort of silicone in here. Well, silicone grease, but there's no silicone in here. All right. So the exhibition case back does have a four screw closing. The way to close it is using these four screws over here that you see in each corner. Okay? You'll notice that the oscillating weight as well as the plate behind it is stressed. Now the band is indeed solid. Not just solid, but it has a very nice design, as explained before. So now let's take a nice, really tight. Let's see if you can get really close on that, Chris. All right. So let me get my little pointer, because my fingers are a little too fat when it gets to this close up. But take a look. You'll see that this is a semi-skeleton. Semi-skeleton has holes on this dial. You'll see one by the 3 o'clock, as well one right here by the 9 o'clock position. When we were showing the exhibition case back, I showed you the balance wheel. That was the thing that's furiously oscillating on the side. What you see over here is the balance wheel behind it, and you see this little ruby thing looking over here. You can think of it more like the suspension for the balance wheel. So it's the shock absorbing system for the timing device of the watch. So a semi-skeleton exposes the movement from the dial through cutouts. This dial has I see 4 cutouts. 1, 2. There's one actually up here too. I didn't see that before, as well as this ring around. So I'm also learning something new as I'm talking about this watch also. This watch has a unidirectional bezel, which means that it only turns one direction. Now this is the bezel over here, the one that you see 0 all the way to 55 on in the ring. If I turn it this way, I don't know if you can see it, but I can turn it one way and it will rotate. If I go the other way, it gets caught. Okay? Now in line with the whole camera motif, take a look really close, and then you'll see that there is shutter markings on the dial that's stressing the dial. You step back a little bit, you'll realize that the bezel is supposed to look more like an aperture ring, and even the crown with the shoulder on this side is supposed to look like a, when I'm taking a picture, click, or click, wind. So there are quite a few elements here that suggest that this is a camera watch. I know camera is not exactly what many manufacturers use to design a watch, but that's why this one is quite unique. There's also a power reserve indicator on the top over here. What the power reserve indicator, it shows you how much power you got in the spring. As I mentioned to you before, you're the power source. When you move, you're moving a weight that's winding a spring, and the spring is powering the movement. Need to know more information? Take a look. When you decrease the size of this video, if you look on the right side, take a look at what is a mechanical watch. I'll let you go through some sort of flash animation so that it's very easy for you to get it. Alright folks, so thanks for watching the video. This is YFH02001S. I hope to see you wearing it soon.